Hey, alright, here we are playing Terraria in Hardcore Master Mode. I am Noah Mobley, and I'll be playing as Gillop 12 question mark and Gillop 260. There apparently is a lot of strife and anger and hardship that has gone towards getting the Gillops where they are today, and now we will be faced with an epic war. They have decided to break with working together, and one is focused on defeating the Hollow, and the other is focused on defeating the Crimson. And the battle is who will be able to defeat the other one first. And obviously, I can't play as both of them at the same time, but I'll be switching in between them, and whoever dies first will be um, the the person that dies, obviously, and also they'll lose the war. The other person will get to do their side of the equation rather than the other person's. Um, uh, and we'll get up and we'll start to play as Gillop 260. Gillop 260 wants to spread the crimson. Defeat the corruption. Sorry, and the Gillop 12 question mark wants to do the hollow. So here we go into the well of ooze. Okay, we got a lot of overriding music. And turn off the extra music. And then turn on the game sounds. And then here we go. Oh, I could probably turn off the Noah sign too. The at hardcore master mode. And turn that off. Let's see, where is it? It's intro text. Alright, and the iguana, he's not wanting to hang out with me. I picked him up and played with him last night, and he was not happy. He went and hid on the other side. He's not going to come over here for a while. He's mad. Unless he's hungry, then yeah, maybe. But besides that, no. All right, so yeah, he'll be over there. If he comes over, I'll turn the camera back on. And but typically, if he's mad, he'll stay on the other side of the cage. All right, and let's pop into our world here. Okay. And today we have very minimal in this guy's inventory, which is perfect because when you're fighting the corruption, you need lots of space for getting rid of stuff in McGovern. This guy has no tools whatsoever, so we're gonna have to get him hooked up with some tools. And I guess we should actually pop in as Gillop 12 question mark and pop a couple altars. That would be beneficial. Oh no, we can't pop altars. It's not hard mode yet. This isn't we just beat Skeletron. Oh, gotcha. Because that's what I plan on doing, is having them battle for it. Okay. And what I've been doing is staging where the story is going to kind of come from with the steps. So I recorded the next step, and in that next step is kind of how it evolves here online with the live stream with the Gillop 12 question mark and Gillop 260 as of right now. And I want to have them as being opposing characters, trying to make the world a better place, but have different ideas about it on how to get there. We still have to beat the wall of flesh then before that happens. So we still got that to do. But we did beat Skeletron, so we can keep doing this kind of stuff, doing our dungeon runs and getting better and whatnot. But I think we'll do is we'll head over to the server, and we'll get some work done on there. We'll work on the tree, um, uh, and we'll talk about the war and see what we can do preemptively, I guess, to stage that war. But we're gonna have to beat the wall of flesh. I didn't realize I haven't done that yet. I uh, I did a 1-2 punch with the step, and I did the Skeletron and the wall of flesh right away. So I think in my next step on here is I have to work on that Hell Highway. So I'm not quite at the war yet, but it is a war because I mean, preemptively, these guys have an idea what they want to work on, and I guess Gillop 260 could still work on doing the corruption now and getting as much of that taken down before the hard mode goes. But the concept was for when we're in hard mode, so I guess I skipped a step there. um, uh, let's see here. We'll just go ahead and pop out and head over to the other world. Save and exit. Multiplayer. IP. Gillop medium core. Into the blowing wind. So some of the things that we could do to sabotage ourselves between Gillop 260 and Gillop 12 question mark is we can make the penguin. Um, we can make like redstone contraptions as like a booby trap inside the houses and stuff like that. I don't think we should try to kill each other. It is on hardcore master mode, and they are, they're just of like. But I do think we should figure out a way to make it so that it seems as though, the way that it was handled with fighting Skeletron and Gillop 259 being sacrificed, and then Gillop 12 question mark being able to go past all the other Gillops. I mean, it was essentially in that moment where I made that Gillop separate from the lineage of the Gillops. It caused a fracture in the timeline of all the Gillops. Let's go ahead and quick stack this stuff here. There's probably a graveyard box somewhere. Utilities. Stars. We got stars. We need to go get hearts. So we need to go to a mushroom biome. And if we look at our map, I think, yeah, I have not done much running around, but we're not going to find any hearts in a mushroom biome that haven't been found in the one that's directly below the base. I don't think. So let's see if we can find a spot that somebody hasn't gone down and find ourselves some loot. Do we got torches and wood? No, let's get torches and wood and take that with us. We'll grab these potions here. We'll take all of this. Thank you. We'll, I thought I started labeling these. I did, yeah. Planting wood. Okay, good. Palm wood, we'll take that, sure. Actually, no, we'll take this. I'll turn my volume down just a little bit. Rocks. We don't need no stinking rocks. We got given some Crimtane, which is nice. Can we even do anything with it? Yeah, we could make the flesh catcher, which is a better fishing pole, right? Yeah, I'd rather do that with it and then find my own kind of, weapons of sort, I think. Even though the 18 melee damage from my zealous flaming mace, which is pretty much my first real weapon. I guess we'll just put this back then. We already scored with the better fishing pole. Okay, favorite that, unfavorite that. Furniture, no. Well, I guess we could put the tombstones in there. I picked up quite a few cruising around. Gotta watch out that you turn into graveyards real fast, and then all the zombies and scary ghosts start coming out. Ooh, creepy city. We got double jump and we got the specter boots. We're okay there. Let's put that rain hat in there. Let's go ahead and favorite the stuff we want to keep. Walls, furniture, rocks, wood, planting. Okay, let's put the glowing mushrooms in here for now. Then we have a accessories, fishing, okay. Let's put the reinforced pole in there. We do have a bug net, so we can catch those worms. Anything else? Just scooch that down like that. Keep the torches like that. Alright, we need to make another box. Food, nom nom. Accessories. Yeah, we don't have anything for, like, materials, do we? No. Yeah, we actually have our gold in the food nom nom, so we'll put the crimtane in there as well. I guess we'll carry the rope with us. And oh, we got some slime, so we can make some torches now. Let's go just get that out of the way. There we go. Torched up. I think we're ready for an adventure. How about you? I got spirit. How about you? Or however it goes. Okay, here we are. On an adventure. We'll just keep going down one of our tunnels here. Let's see, we had this sweet diagonal path that we were making. We should just continue it. It'll intersect with his already downward path, but we'll just keep going. Might as well. Ooh, I hear monsters. I wonder if the party girl is been unlocked here on the server. Oh, got himself a whoopee cushion. Yay! Essa Artenusa. Hello, bro. Howdy. Do you have a way I could try to pronounce that differently than I already am? Or does it really matter? I just go ahead and say it any way I want to, if it's more funny that way. I don't know. Maybe it's like two parts, like Essa Arten USA, you know, or maybe there's like silent letters in there. It could be the E could be silent, and it could be just sa, and then maybe there is the A is silent on Art in USA. Uh-oh, we're gonna die. I got distracted. Um, get the boomerang going here. Bad slime. We need a better weapon system. This isn't gonna cut it. Okay. I'm 15 minutes late, you say. Well, things are actually just starting to get going. The iguana, he's hanging out on the other side of the cage. I could show you that real quick. I'm not getting attacked at the second. Let's actually make a little planked roof. There, he can't get us now. Alright, if we pop out here and come into here, and Iguana Cam, yes, I played with him yesterday, and he gets all mad and he hangs out on the other side of the cage. He could do it for like a week sometimes. But anyway, yeah, he's hanging out on the other side of the cage. There's another light over there. He's okay. And yeah, we're just hanging out, playing some Terraria. Thinking about the next thing we're gonna do to try to, conquer life. Focusing on the things that make us happy and healthy. So, did you give any more thought to trying to get a different kind of pet besides a snake? What time is it here? It is 9:47 a.m. When I first started streaming, I tried to set them as scheduled streams right from the get-go, and that worked for the first stream, and then every other one for like the next like 10 I was late for, and then I just stopped trying to schedule the streams because it just wasn't working. And then like sometimes I'd have the stream set up and I'd be working on it. It's currently, oh wow, it's very early. It's 47 here, so that means it's um that's like 12:47, or would that be 1 o'clock? Or yeah, 12:40 after, so it's midnight there. I'm just starting to get pep in my step, and you're laying down, chilling, relaxing, adjusting from like maybe a hot day, humid maybe. Is it more hot or more humid right now where you're at? Right now here, it's a beautiful day. It's cloudy, but it's not raining. The wind is still, the air is pure. It's got a very inviting sense to it. Like, hey, come outside, have an adventure. Let's take a mining potion. Alright. Come outside, have an adventure. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. I need to find something that will, give me something to do. Almost like a job. And, part of that is going outside. But I've been started breaking down old lists and making new lists, trying to come up with good patterns for building, and evolving, like, life adjustment, being able to, I have to change who I am in a way so that I can exist better in the world around me, or at least act differently. Alright, you're going down, slime boy. Yeah. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, there's got to be something I can do that I haven't been doing that is a positive step for me as a person. And I started doing favors for myself a few years ago, and started because typically I try to live life on its hardest difficulty, and I usually make things more difficult than they actually need to be. And but I usually have like a way out, so like I intentionally make it difficult, but I have a plan for how to deal with it. We're not undercutting a desert or anything, right? No, okay. No, it's a rando sand spot. Yes, it says, I've tried Terraria Master Mode myself without the help of friends. Ooh, it is fun, isn't it? I really enjoy, the very beginning where you're just trying to fight a slime off with that shoddy copper short sword, and the thrill of getting something like a little bit better and being able to take out that slime, that used to take you out, like give you like fits, is like, that's what I live for. I love it. So like anytime they have those YouTube videos where like, oh, they got a brand new hardcore mode for something, like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that first. Love it. Ooh, wormhole potion. Teleports me to a party member. Click on their head on the full screen map. Okay, that's decent. I didn't have one of those. Okay. Oh, we'll take care of these the way they take care of them in Minecraft. Let's get this sand the cool way. And I don't know what came first, Minecraft or Terraria, when it comes to... Oh no, it doesn't work when it's water. Oh no, there's water. Oops. Oh, I flooded my tunnel. I didn't realize there was water up there. Well, shoot. Oops. Oh, it's our friend Potato, our Russian friend Potato, who's very excitable. I've never seen somebody use so much caps before. I am playing on the server right now. If you were available, that's what I was doing at least. I was doing a set up a war between Gillop 12 question mark and Gillop 260 on the hardcore master mode playthrough, and I forgot that I haven't beaten the Wall of Flesh yet. It was the idea that I've been thinking about, and I beat a bunch of stuff doing the steps for my little episodic classic mode, and I forgot where I was on this one apparently, because I take what I do on there and I learn from, like, okay, that's what happens over here, and then I try to translate it over to this one. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. It's a red slime. It does not want to go. I took your gel, though, buddy. I kind of flooded myself out here in my making a little tunnel. Where Gillop? I was playing as it, but then I decided to switch over and play on the server. I didn't realize I kind of planned for a different episode or a different live stream, and so I don't know. We might save that day for another day or something. I don't know. It's concept, I guess. Okay, got a potato. He's very fast at writing things out. He's very fast. He lives in Russia. Terraria is a tough game. Oh, I can't translate me what you tell us. Tough. It's tough. Sult. Bad. Nice. English is very hard. And then Ayo, Kita, Kalakan, Moonlaws. Somebody's like frequent. Somebody I think knows how to use Google Translate. Which is great. I've always wanted to learn Russian. I think the language is super fun sounding. Like I like it's like I don't know, from a distance. I thought it would be a great idea to try to learn. And I remember trying to book flights, and to try to stay at the airport for like 12 hours before my next flight so that I could find one of those kiosks that sell different languages, because I remember as a kid seeing kiosks that sell different languages at the airport, and I was like, yeah, one of these days when I'm old enough, I'm going to go to the airport and then I'm going to spend time finding those kiosks, and I'm going to get me the Russian language, I'm going to get me Japanese, I'm going to get me German. I was like, yeah, this would be so cool. I'll learn several different languages, or at least know a little bit about them. And I remember when I did that, they were like, oh yeah, you can't go, if your flight is 4 hours past when you arrived or something like that, you had to check your baggage out or something. And so anyway, I thought I was going to be able to hang out inside the airport and do all really cool fun airport things and stuff, but they made me wait in like the lobby of the airport, like on the outside near the cold doors and stuff, for 12 hours. And I just used the internet and played Fallout, I think, at the time, and I survived. But it was kind of a bummer because I was really hoping to kind of like, I had this idea that it was going to be like this 24-hour mall where I get to like eat McDonald's whenever I want to and like whatever. But I don't know. I always have like these skewed ideas of what the world really is. Moonlord, is he boss? End boss? Somewhat, I think, right? I haven't seen him in on the hardcore master mode, but I did pull him up on one of my other modes and ran through him. It was cool. And then Essa says, "I like seeing you because it's funny." All right. Okay, we'll keep going down here. We got a wonderful little diagonal tunnel. We got a house down there, maybe. This has a pretty good knockback. We could probably keep him back with this. There we go. Alright, we survived. Is that a house? Nope, that's just water. A lot of sand down here. I'll put a dirt block right there. Keep working our way down. Gillop 260 could let's see. Gillop 260 could start. Okay, this is the concept. Gillop 260 has to deal with the corruption now, and when he deals with the corruption now, everything is fine and great and dandy. But what happens is that we're gonna get past the wall of flesh, and then Gillop 12 question mark, if Gillop 12 question mark is still alive at that time, is gonna push for holding back the hollow over the corruption, and Gillop 260 is gonna be like, hey, no, I've been working on this tirelessly for however many hours that Gillop 260 is gonna end up doing it. And then that's going to be what starts the war between Gillop 12 question mark and is this diagonal right here? I think so. We start like in past that, I think. So I think that's a good way to make it so that the infighting kind of helps and builds some character to the story. I want there to be some kind of substance to what happens. I want to make a legitimate story for the world of Terraria in some sort of aspect, or at least use the world as a setting, much like they do with the Minecraft books. You use Minecraft as a space for lore and stories, and I'd love to do something along that nature. With Terraria, with the Gillops, and some sort of way incorporate my my ideas and ideology, like my thoughts and feelings about the way things are in the world, in there, and some sort of message about how like it's a reoccurring kind of situation where no matter what you do, playing on hardcore mode is not like what people are going to want, but it's going to be something that will be respected in the end. You know, at least that's what I want out of it. Noah, what do you play on Android iOS? I play Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and I have had played tons of games. I've put thousands of dollars into like let's see, what were they, allies and commanders. I think I put $2,500 into that game. And I have 13 accounts, and I'm a whole team in of my like army, faction in of my own self. And I used to play with 4 phones at the time, and I'd have all the accounts going, and it was like a full-time job trying to get all the materials and missions and everything coordinated, and doing battles and wars where I have to play as all the different people in a certain amount of time. It was non-stop, and I made huge progress with it, but it was such a grind that it burnt me out, and then I just end up just stopping. But I still have all the accounts and stuff like that. It's just I haven't played it in years. And I've done that to several other games. I get really invested in something, and I'll put a bunch of money into it, because you could put money into a lot of those phone games. And I get really invested into it, and I'm like having a blast because to me, like, I don't mind spending money on something that's, giving me enjoyment, especially if I know what I want out of it. It's like, okay, I want this progression. I want to get to this point. I want to be at the point where I'm in the game interacting with other people at the level of dealing with like the wars and the upper tier aspect of some of the battles. But then, I couldn't handle doing like those Supercell games when they got really upper tier. It became kind of too much for me. Like, it's like a Rubik's cube, like you can kind of understand it at a certain point, but as soon as they start adding more squares to it and different shapes and angles, I have a hard time with it. I still have a hard time with it, and it's, I think, directly linked to complexity on my scale of thought processes. Hey, we got ourselves a mushroom statue. Can I get you screenshots on my Terraria mobile? There is actually a link on in somewhere on my YouTube thing. It might be on my banner part right on the top, and on there is a Discord for Gillop, and you could go on that Discord, and I think you could leave stuff in there. I'm not sure how it works. I'm new to the Discord thing for the most part, but I think you could actually pop on there and just leave images, and then we could start up a whole like Gillop community on Discord. Um, you know, all two of us. I have a Gillop on Reddit. There should be a Reddit link on there too, and you could post the pictures on Reddit as well. There's a few other people that are on there. Me and Joshua from Singapore, and he plays on the server as well. Um, yeah. Noah, why I very strange. I say as English YouTubers as Russian. Noah, why I very strange. Yeah, I don't know. It comes off like a riddle. That's the thing that first comes to my mind. It's like it's like I'm it's like I'm Gollum in the Lord of the Rings, and I'm telling you that you have to, riddle me to get past, and you're giving me these riddles, and I just can't figure them out. I'm like, I don't know, and it's almost like you're tricking me, because like sometimes the questions don't really lead to their answers because I don't understand. There's like I could infer some words in, like I could replace things that you write, but then if I replaced it with a different word, it would mean a completely different thing. So for me, it's like I could take the conversation two different directions a lot of times from one way that you say something, and that just shows me how little understanding I have, I guess, if that's what you're trying to say. Even I could have been confused when you said why other people think you strange, when you may have meant something else entirely, and I got that confused. It happens. It happens to me all the time. Ooh, look at that nice background. Essa says, I'm tired of seeing Indonesian YouTubers. I don't. I haven't watched any Indonesian YouTubers. I'd be interested though. I guess I started watching. There was just this random YouTube recommendation. I guess you can't call it random if it's a YouTube recommendation. There was a YouTube recommendation for somebody who was streaming Terraria. And I don't even think it was on master mode or nothing. But I watched their first two streams that they had and liked and commented those. And it was different. The person was younger. They swore a lot. Like they said the F word and a bunch of other stuff, but not like very vehemently. Like so, it wasn't like super like terrible. But like that's a big thing that I don't do. I try not to swear when I'm playing the video game, or at least when I'm doing streaming and stuff. I When I worked at a radio station, I knew that you weren't allowed to swear there, and you got in trouble for it. So like it was always just like just don't swear when you're on air, and I got pretty good at it. The only time I ever got in trouble was I was playing PODs. Oh, I think Alive or one of their songs, and they're like a Christian rock band, and one of their songs has a couple swear words in it. They say it really fast, and I didn't realize that there was a studio copy I should have been using for that particular song. I happened to have it on a mixed CD with one song that I knew didn't have any swear words, or at least I was prepared to mute them. That was how the scenario went. When we would pot up the music, we would pot down the music, which is pull the little volume knob down right when the person would swear. And so you'd have like a little quiet spot where they said a bad word, and then you could just pot it back up, bring the volume back up, and then go back right back to the music. No big deal. But I remember very distinctly one time having the owner of the radio station come in and be like, "Hey, I was just listening and I heard a swear word," and I was like, "What? It's just this Christian band. I don't think they have any swear words." And we re-listened to it, and yeah, they did have a swear word in it, and it's just that we've always heard the like the the clean version of it for the most part, and I just never thought of it as a swear word. All right, we got ourselves a life crystal. Yes, woo. Okay, we don't need. Yes, haha. In Alaska, it is cold sometimes, but I'm in a town that is very wet. So mostly it rains for the most part, and then it gets snowy and whatnot. But for the last few years, it hasn't been very snowy. And then it's all mountains, everywhere. Everywhere I look outside is mountains. I think you could probably tell if you go back and look at some of my videos when I'm riding my bike. You'll see that I travel through quite mountainous areas, but I am right next to the ocean as well. So it's a very picturesque place. There's lots of picture places that you could take. Okay, let's take out these slimes. So I think our next move for Gillop 12 question mark, or yeah, because we still kind of keep needing doing the dungeon, actually, before we get into this war stuff where we're trying to get rid of the corruption and stuff. That'll be a lot better and easier done once we get, um, I think it's called like the Calamity or something like that, and that gives you like the ability to like take out wide swaths of the each perspective area. Essa is back. Potato. Captova. You don't have to always use caps. Yeah, you don't have to shout. There's only two of us in here. Um, uh, it's okay. Oh, look, there's a chest. There's a gold chest right over here. Where are you? I don't see you. Are you in the world? You over at your house? Are you a different color than me? I don't, are you even on the server? Let me check. Let's see here. Enter. No, you're not on the server right now. See, that's one of the things that confuses me when you write all in caps, like Gillop come, like um, like you're telling me that I need to go do something, which is something that I don't think anybody really would appreciate. Okay, coming back down over here. Get this little step out of the way. And then we'll put a torch in the middle of this dirt. Alright, let's check for traps. No traps. Alright, let's put another torch down. Alright, what's in this chest? Hey, we got a magic mirror. Alright, we needed one of those. Don't need the recall potions now. And we needed the chest, too. Alright, let's see if we can ditch this water in this cavern over here. I think that might be a possibility. Oh, when it's not on fire, it doesn't hurt him. I didn't know that. Oh, no! We lost Gillop medium core. He died. Yeah, you don't have to be in caps all the time. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Well, the good thing about being Gillop medium core is that we just have to go back and get our stuff. That's all. We didn't lose it into lava. Come around here. Come back down this way. Go down this way. Down this hole. Down this hole. Up this place. Down this way. Down this way. We're gonna go down this hole. Down this hole. It's down this hole. Our loot is down this hole. There we go. Got our stuff back. Now we gotta put it all back on. That's the tough part. Get our Finch staff going. Gotta put our boots back on. Get our Ladybug minecart attached. Let's put the magic mirror back up in the corner. Let's put this over here on that side. Did we get any good copper tools? We got a regular copper, a large copper, and then a dull copper. So nothing really cool there. Equip all this stuff here. We definitely need to upgrade from our copper armor. That could probably be a major reason why we're not doing so good. Let's see here. Where's our axe, fishing pole, or whoopee cushion? Okay, that feels good to do that. All right, and then anything else? Get that out of the way. Move that down. Put that up there. Put this over here. Like that. Move this over here. And, okay, put on the cloud in the bottle. Alright, now we gotta favorite our items. Okay, like Kaptov, you say right here, please, do you say Russian YouTubers clip? And I don't know how to deal with that. Do you say, or did I see? Do you see? Are you asking me to watch it? Or is, like, so the question is the question past tense, or is it like now? See, I think that's what I'm getting wrong, is like, I think there's a language barrier in some sort where that's what it is. There's a past tense part of the word that I'm not understanding, or the future tense, because if you say something some ways, it implies how it affects it. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think out. I'm trying to teach myself Russian here. Um, Why don't we start simple? Hi, my name is Noah. Hello, Potato. How are you? Okay, we need to favorite these items. You saw this on telephone? Noah, do you have PUBG? I've played it before. It's pretty cool. But I haven't played it since I deleted it off my phone. Um, uh, I tend to delete like almost all my games besides like whatever one that I'm playing, because when I'm editing stuff for my GoPro, the GoPro 360, the GoPro 360 like has huge file sizes when you have all these 360 videos, and I have the GoPro 360 service, but the way that it works for the upload service, I don't like it. It's not. It's messed up. It doesn't work very well. It's so yeah. I'm kind of on the fence about it. All right, I can't believe we got a magic mirror. And then let's see here. It says fix eye Luke Button first. Wow, you GoPro? Yeah, I tried to GoPro. It's if you that video I took of the scraping the deck, that was with the GoPro, and then like the more recent juggling videos and stuff like that, they've been with the GoPro. You know, speaking of juggling videos, I really like juggling with the fire clubs. That's a really good like finisher move. Makes it kind of worthwhile when you're done doing a little juggling session to bust that out, and it's so visceral with the flames going around you. You know, like it really pulls you into that juggling experience, like the music, everything else like that. So I kind of want to get some more wick oil because I'm out. I use lamp oil to light the wicks for the flaming torches. Yeah, there's no bottles down there. It's a pretty big puddle too. I need to move it sideways. we'll dig a hole straight down right in the middle of this pocket right here, I think. Right here. I think that's the low spot. Potato says, say animation. 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 Automation. Animation. Automation. Animation. Automation. Affirmation? What is affirmation? Affirmation is the culmination of, oh boy, we got ourselves a fairy. That fairy's going to take us to some loot. Hopefully, it's another heart. Hello, fairy. Where are you taking me? Oh, believe me, I'm going to follow. Let me just make this a low road so that I drain all this water as I go. Oh, I got a whole list of words. This is great. Animation, affirmation, and then affirmation again. I'm saying animation and affirmation, and then Potato's taking them, splicing the words together, and then making a perfect audio replica of how I can talk, so that he uses me for a robot that he uses to take over the world. It's like one of those great big, what are they called? Gundams of sort. Hello, mushroom biome. Yes, I've been looking for you. I still think we gotta lower more of this water out of here, so we might want to cut a little bit of a hole underneath this spot. Jellyfish. Oh, and there's a chest. Okay. I'm not going to complain. Let's check for booby traps first, though. Okay, no booby traps. And we got the mace again. Golly. Aren't we lucky? We got a bloodroot. Orange bloodroot. I always forget that it's orange. We're almost to the center path. Yeah, pretty good. We're working on it. Say Essa, Art in USA, Kellis and Ann. And then say Essa, Art in USA, Kalad and Am. Hee hee boy. I'm guessing how that last one was, yeah, was said, the inflection. Yeah, boy. I know that is a contest of some sort. Trying to say yeah, boy, very long. If not a world record. Alright, pop the cork on that water. Alright, it's game time. Let's see what happens when we get down here. Has this been discovered? Is there chests and hearts down here? Uh-oh, yep. Joshua has been here. July 29th. So, yeah, there's not going to be any loot here. And there's not going to be any, except for our loot. Yeah, that's still there. Oops. We died. It's dangerous down there. Alright, now we gotta go back and get our stuff. Nice little jaunt through our world. Uh-oh. This worm's gonna take us out before we get there, isn't he? Hey, stop it. Aw, man. Stupid worm. It's not fair. Dang, worm. Ah! As it says, how many hours I live stream? I don't know. Typically, nobody ever wants to watch them unless they watch like unless they're about like an hour, 2 hours. And typically, nobody will go back and watch any of the other ones. And if they do watch them, they're only like 15 minutes or something like that. That's the average time that somebody watches them, I think. For the most part, like if they watch it, they'll watch it 15 minutes. Sometimes people do a click through thing. I think about like a minute 15 or something like that is typically the most attention span I could get. So if there was like 35 views on a video, and it was like 2 hours long, and like sometimes like 10 of those views are just for like 7 seconds or less. Get your items and saw our terrariums on your second house. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Potato. um, uh, we're stuck now. It's the middle of the night. We can't go back and get all our stuff. I left all the doors open. That's no good. Okay, got a spear at least. But I think I know what you mean. You want me to go look at what you've built after I go get my items. Uh-oh. Almost drowned myself there. Alright, if I can go get my items, I'll come and go take a look. I kind of wanted to finish this diagonal and then go back to the... I still have to... The thing is I'm kind of torn because I have a lot of editing to do for Gillop 10. I mean for not Gillop 10, but Step 10 for Gillop Infinity. I recorded about 2.5 hours of footage yesterday and made a bunch of accomplishments, but there was a lot of grind, so I got a whole bunch of like um, fast speed stuff in there. You gonna die from this fall? No, okay, good. And anyway, like the recording's 2.5 hours long. I did a bunch of editing on it, and I got it down to like 23 minutes. But that's still a really long time. Like I have a hard time getting people to watch anything longer than a couple minutes, and it's probably because my stuff is boring, unedited well, and not like it doesn't get people into wanting to watch it. So I thought about trying to make it so that okay, this is it's gonna get tough. You still got more stuff here, but there's too much. There's too many tombstones here. It's a, it's a, it's a what you call it? It's a scary biome. It's a graveyard. Yes, just in time. All right, let's get the rest of our stuff equipped. We should have a magic mirror. Nice. Okay, can put that on, put that on, put that on, put that on, put that on. What else? Toss this, toss that, toss that. Toss this. Alright, we got all of our stuff. Woo! That was a close one. Let's stash our stuff and then go check out what Captova Potato has said. Potato. 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 Let's quick stack. Alright. Potion, weapons. Okay, let's get rid of the spare weapons that we got. All this copper stuff. Put that on, put that away, put that up there. Put this away, I guess. Put this up there. That up there. Put this up there. Equip that, put this up here. That down there, get this up here, that down there, that down there, and then this up here, and then favorite all those. Our torch, glowtorch, potions. Oh, I could teleport wormhole to you if you were on. We don't need the recalls. We'll keep the hunters, the health, the gel, the bombs, that, and the depth meter. And then we should be able to quick stack the rest of the stuff into one of these new chests so that we can come visit. Alright. I put it back in the same spot. Oh, I took up that block. It's right here in my hand. When I was trying to get, trying to keep that eye off me, I ticked this one platform off. There. Well, now I got a torch in the way. Okay. Now. Alright. Now let's deposit all. Or we could loot all first. We need to keep our superior finch staff. And then can we quick stack to any chest around us? No. Alright. We'll just deposit all. Okay, now I can look at the chat. Say house. Get your items, Terrariums in your house. Say biggest map, please. Say my right near mushrooms. Why do you say so much? So right here you can see that there is a penguin in a terrarium in Terraria. And there are vultures that spawn in our little desert spot right here. That's wonderful. I've seen ice slime spawn over here as well. I've seen a penguin over here. Finn, the voices guy, says, "Wanna hear the new class I made?" I'm not sure what that means. Wanna hear the new class I made? Like like bard or of that nature. Some pretty mushroom trees they got there. And then look, it's another penguin. We'll boogie down this way. Past this little safety spot. I've spent some time here. It's a good place. This tree that's in the desert right here in the background is a wonderful tree. That'd be pretty cool to recreate that one. I'm I'm kind of want to do that now. That would be a cool thing, little project to do over here. Um, uh, is since it's got this background, and this really cool tree, and there's no palm, the palm trees don't look like this. The desert doesn't grow a stick tree like this. So we could make one, use that living wood staff. Use the living wood staff and make something of that nature. Gotcha. Bunch of tombstones. We got potatoes, vital organs ruptured by a zombie. We got Hobin Canax. Hobin Canax. I fished on a boat called the Canact one time. I think I did 2 sets as stacking uh, leads with a single pin, and it was like one of the only times I ever got hit in the head with a ring as they were coming off the ring bar when the net was getting stacked, or as we were pulling in the set, I should say. And all right, so here we are. We're at the second base over here, and it's loaded with little critters. We got a turtle. He climbs up on the ground right here, just like our critter that we have in our cage. We got a little baby penguin there. We got a little blue jay cardinal thing. We got a... Oh, there's a booby trap in here. Yeah, look at there. There's a booby trap. And then there's a bird and a bunny and amoeba. I think it's an amoeba. Yeah, it looks like an amoeba. Or is that like it's a snail? I could break it and find out, right? Enchanted Nightcrawler cage. Okay. Gotcha. And then this one must be just the regular Nightcrawler. And then you got a bunny on a thing here. Alright, we'll head left a little bit more and see what else we could see. Well, fortunately this time around, I got a magic mirror and I can go home pretty easy. Last time I had to work my way back, and it was like nighttime and stuff. Alright, and then we get over here to the deadliest hollow. No, this is our crimson. Ooh, a chest. Climbing stuff and some herbs. Cool beans. Take that. Oh, got a tombstone. We're not in unfamiliar territory. Joshua died here September 8th. I'll take that. Oh, there's a dart trap right there. Score. There's the button for it. Oh, looks like there's a boulder trap over there too. You pull out the trap thing detector. No, there's one right here though. Uh-oh. And you just break the 2 blocks, makes the boulder fall a little bit, and then you don't have to worry about that boulder trap getting you later on. Another wormhole potion. Score. Couple of bottles. Thought we landed right on a trap there for a second. Oh, this must be the hole that he took down. A hole. Grab some bottles here. Nice. Alright, let's head on back. finish up our diagonal tunnel. And yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion for our battle between Gillop 12 question mark and Gillop 260. We should really continue on with working through the dungeon and getting set up in that manner. It's not going to be, the war's not going to really get kicked off, I want to say, until we go into hard mode. I think that's where the things are going to get heated, because things just got harder. Tensions rise, people get frustrated, and then that's when the war is going to start between them. But, at least we have an idea of what we're kind of working towards. What do we got here? Platinum? We like that. That's better than what we're wearing. Alright, let's see if we can make this pathway down diagonally a little better. Okay, and then there, and then get a light over here. Okay, now we'll go down diagonal. Captova says, I'm unsubscribed. Bye. Okay. Oh, almost died. I think that's it right here, diagonal here. Almost there. Need a little oxygen spot over here. Oh, we're out of torches. Let's see if we can make some. Nope. Oh, we got a shine potion. That'll work. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Ah, we got the air. Okay. A couple of glow torches will get us going the rest of the way. And we made it. Alright, let's get rid of this water though. Don't want to drain out this tunnel. Alright, that should be good. And there we go. And that is our diagonal tunnel from our base up. Yeah. Pretty good progress. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's see. How long have we been streaming for? About an hour and 28 minutes. All right, well, we're just going to go ahead and leave it off right there. Um, uh, it's pretty good. We'll come back to doing some dungeon runs. We might even do some more tomorrow. Today, a little bit later on. I have I got gumption to want to go do something, burn some energy, maybe do some more scraping or something, find a job. I don't know. All right, thanks for watching. Be well, stay safe. All right, end stream.